Is next year going to be a better year for me? Like, when is this feeling going to end? This is one of the many questions I get during a career astrology reading. And I don't always have the best answer for this because it's not like a year is going to be better than another. It's just going to be different. And when we understand the astrology of the upcoming year and how it affects our own personal birth chart, we're able to understand the season we are in. And this is really important because certain seasons require us to shift our focus. It can be to career, to your mental health, to your family. And when it isn't something that we have expected for ourselves, from the ego, from the mind saying like, this is the year that I'm going to, I don't know, you can say like get my promotion, start my business. But actually it was the year where you really focused on building relationships, getting into some romantic relationships as well. And it's not like your career wasn't progressing, but it wasn't in first place in terms of priority. So looking at the forecast for the upcoming year, for the upcoming month, is a really beautiful way for you to remind yourself of, what's coming up ahead in terms of the energy and what's the timing like going to be for me? Is it a good time to start on maybe a spiritual journey in terms of exploring a new modality? Is it a time where I need to be more social, or is it an opportunity for me to explore getting a certification, learning about something new so that I can start a new business or really deepen my area of expertise? And in our own birth chart and also the transits of the collective of what we're all going through really affect the timing of things. Now, of course, the caveat is like your intuition is always going to be better, but sometimes when your intuition needs a bit of a nudge or you kind of have a hard time choosing between things, astrology presents an opportunity for you to critically think about what's going to be the best option for you and what are you feeling more connected with. So I actually have a couple readings that are mini career astrology readings available for the next 2 weeks. I don't usually do mini readings. I've always just done like my full 45 minutes at $333. But I felt like during this holiday season, a reduced price option would be very, very helpful for people who have been wanting some career clarity. So check the show notes. I have a couple slots available and I would love to share kind of what's coming ahead for you next year or even really just next month so that you can feel prepared, feel excited for what's to come for you. And also to evaluate and kind of check to see, hey, I've been wanting to do X, Y, and Z. I've been wanting to write a book. I've been wanting to start a new class, talk to my boss about this. Is it going to be a good time for me? So I would love to be able to offer that guidance for you. And if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, pop into the show notes. There's a quick survey to answer and it will enter you into the giveaway. I'm giving away 4 things: 1 mini career astrology reading and 3 expanded career astrology reports. I'm going to announce the winner tomorrow, Wednesday, November 29th, around 3 p.m. That's like when I'm going to choose 3 p.m. Pacific, and then I'll be emailing people after. So I would love for you to answer that survey. It helps me better understand where you are in your career path and journey and how I can help you in terms of the content that I create, free workshops, paid workshops, different types of services, as those are all things I'm kind of noodling on in the next few weeks and months as I plan out 2024 for my business as well. All right. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I will leave you with one preview of 2024. So this year, 2023, was very much so very much so an in-between year, a year of change and transition as we closed a lot of chapters and opened new ones as well. So it kind of feels a bit of like frenetic energy. You can think about like when you're starting to like you move homes, about like, you're packing things up and then you move into a new home. It takes some time to settle in. So this is kind of the energy of this year. We are getting ready to kind of graduate, leave a certain vibe and energy, going to a new situation, but kind of still a bit like uncomfortable, settling into that new place. And 2024 is about getting more comfortable with understanding how we can prioritize ourselves, how we can advocate ourselves for ourselves better, and really taking a hard look at how we are in our relationships and how we can have healthier, happier relationship dynamics as well. It is also going to be a time where our intuition is going to be activated. Even more spiritual awakenings are going to happen. Next stages of spiritual awakening will emerge as people really start to understand the truth that is within them, and, truths that they can no longer ignore, that they really need to act upon. And that could be, changing jobs, moving cities, being honest with yourself in terms of are my closest relationships really nourishing me? And if they aren't, what needs to change? Not all of them need to end, but what needs to change? So that's a little bit of a sneak peek of 2024. I have a lot of in-person LA events as well as digital workshops coming up in December. So keep your eyes peeled, ears open. I was trying to make sure that it made sense from my mind out into the world. And yeah, stay tuned for those fun workshops and events ahead to help you plan for 2024, as well as I'll definitely be having some more free career astrology workshops and podcast episodes to help you navigate the upcoming year. All right, until next time.